What's it? This is Primo's Place. This is STE preview show. I got co-host KG. We're gonna go over the divisions, preview it, see see who we think are gonna finish in what place. We might do some playoff predictions as well. And yeah, we're gonna get this started with the. Might as well do the AFC North. All right, and we're gonna start with the Ravens. And the Ravens is me. I'm gonna be the Ravens. What do you think about the Ravens next Madden for Madden 24?
I think, well, roster-wise, definitely a pretty damn good roster to start with. Now they got the young receivers, Odell. They always got a good defense, so it's a good team to start with. So in your hands, they'll definitely be competing. That's for sure. And I think the quarterback scramble is back, where that they have the speed again. So I think that'll play a factor too.
Do they have it like the escape artists, or just like how much speed they got?
Not even. It just goes like off the speed. You could tell the speed difference. Like previous Maddens, you know how last year they dumbed it down by they basically just made D linemen as fast as your quarterback. This year it's different than that. It felt like you could really beat them to the edge if you had like a Lamar Jackson, somebody like that.
Got it. Okay, so mobile quarterbacks are definitely gonna be the move. So yeah, I think
they're gonna be strong.
I think the Ravens have a solid roster, and I think me as a user in this division, I actually see myself winning the division probably every season. Yeah, I don't think
every season.
I don't think. Yeah, I mean,
I'm pulling up Discord though. I to see who's in the division, so that way I can actually like.
Yeah, it's just me. Yeah, you can definitely pull it up. But for this division, I think it's pretty easy to see who's going to win it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Texas player. I mean, he has potential, but I don't know. We've been playing quite a bit. I mean, obviously the games get closer and tighter, but I think I'll pull it out, especially with the roster advantage.
I think he could give you a run. Who's he got? Steelers.
Yeah, he's a good GM though. I'll give him that. He did some good things with that Bengals team, trading Burrow and building.
He definitely he knows how to GM. So eventually he'll definitely have a team that's going to compete with you. At least roster wise, out the gate, I would definitely have you to win that division. But I might have to coach my boy Texas up, him and Champ. We're going to get him right.
Hey, Champ is a project. You know, if you can get him right, that's man.
I got my boy Champ. I'll get him right.
Yeah. Good luck. All right, so we'll go with the Steelers next. This is who we're talking about, Texas player. I mean, Steelers is a middle of the pack, young QB, so the money's there. He can do what he wants if he wants to stick with. Can he pick it or not? I mean, it's his historic franchise. They tend to have good defensive players, but Madden-wise, it's an ant team. I mean, I got them ranked middle of the pack team and Madden. So, I mean, he's got some work cut out. I'll say he finishes third. I'm going to say he finishes third in the division.
Okay, you got him finishing third in the division year one?
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah.
That was a dumb question.
He'll finish somewhere between, third and second. He's probably not gonna fall behind Champ. So he'll probably finish second, third, rotate. They can battle for the second place. every season.
Who's Bengals?
Dre Spiller, he's in 221 a little
I know
bit.
that is.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. He joined ST late last year, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay, but he had a rough situation, so hard to really judge him on that. But yeah, I mean, I definitely have Texas coming in second, year one, and I think I think 1-2 will be either you or him the whole cycle.
Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about the Bengals. So
Yep.
the reason I put Bengals finishing second is because I think the roster is really good, and yeah, he's set at QB for the cycle. Wait, actually, yeah, he might have to sign Joe Burrow. Yeah, so
Big bag.
we'll
big bag.
But he can fifth year. I think he can fifth year and tag. So I mean, if he doesn't, he got at least a couple years to think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
But the team is good. I mean, Jamar Chase out the gate is tough to stop. And I feel like Texas, he don't play conservative enough. He makes a lot of mistakes. I think Dre's, he plays a certain style that probably not turnover heavy. He should, and with the Bengals, he should be able to move the ball a little bit
right
and beat the Steelers. But hey, I could be wrong. But I got him going second place in the division.
Okay, that's fair. So the only thing that puts me to believe that that's not going to happen is because I feel like people don't realize what happened in that Bengals defense. They lost a lot of guys. Like that defense, for Madden especially, is probably pretty bad. And I think Texas is a good offensive player, so that's where I feel like he's going to be able to outscore him. But we'll see. I mean, that should be a good battle for second place there.
Yeah. I'm not sure if any of them will pull a wild card though, but we'll see. We see. Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, we'll revisit that and see once we do all the divisions what would make sense with that. But yeah.
Larry, let's go. What do you got? What do you got them? What do you got them finishing? Second. You said third. Okay. So and then Browns.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we both agree. The Browns with Champ is probably going to be last place. Most of the
year one.
Year one.
Year one. Yeah.
Are you going to coach him up and thinking something can change? We'll see. I don't know. 100 was it 95 interception season? I think 100. That's
yeah,
tough.
we're gonna cut that down, and we can cut it down by 50, and we're still gonna have a lot, but we're gonna.
Yeah. Well, 50 will be a hell of a cut. To throw 50 less interceptions and still throw 50, that's progress, though. Man. But yeah, I mean, it's the Browns. He's a Browns fan like me. The team is nice. You could do something with it. I mean, they loaded. They got another abilities on defense with the rusher, Darius Smith, and Chubb is a beast always. So, yeah, the Browns are a solid team.
Browns is a nasty roster.
He just got to.
But the only thing about the Browns is they're kind of old. So, for Champ, he kind of does need to win early. So that's when the roster. And he knows what he's doing with his roster. He'll build it to what he likes.
For sure.
But we got to just get it. We got to get him right a little bit.
All right, so I got him finishing last in every season, and you might have him finishing not last every season, but we'll see.
Season 1, I got him last, and then season 2.
I think it's only going to get harder after season 1 because the rosters are going to get more even. Steelers are going to climb. I'm not falling off, and I don't know what Bengals is doing, but I can see Champ falling off, making trades, frustration trades. People do stuff like that. After you throw 6, 7 picks, you might be like, Cooper's on the block,
Yeah, no, he might, but I'm gonna take him under my wings. So we're gonna.
Are you gonna coach him? You gonna coach his GM too?
What exactly? I don't think he really needs help with that part, but I'm there just in case.
All right. Well, yeah. If you lab with him or something like that, he'll definitely improve tremendously.
We're gonna be labbing for sure.
All right. So let's go with the NFC North. Division's a lot of there's some couple new users. We'll start with the Bears.
Okay. Yep. What do you think about it?
I mean, it's a good QB. It's a young team. I mean, you won a Super Bowl with the Bears, so it's possible. But I don't. Who's it? Charlon D. I don't know his game that
Sorry.
well. I kind of have him. Well, I think he'll probably finish not first, not. Let's say second. I don't know how good he is, but the QB speed is can be used a lot in this game based on what you're saying. As long as he runs around and doesn't throw too many interceptions, he's gonna be all right. So I got him finishing second actually, despite the team not being that good. But there's not a lot of good teams in the division. I don't know.
Right.
I got him finishing second.
Let's see who we got in this division. We got him. We got Eric. We got
Living the high life.
Yeah. And then we got Mason. Okay. So, yeah. With the Bears, though, yeah, I would say that team got a lot better for Madden. I mean, they're starting with DJ Moore now. Who they draft? I don't remember who they drafted for some reason. I'm drawing a blank, but I'm pretty sure they got a good rookie. They had to.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm sure I'm blank too, but they traded back or something and then drafted somebody.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I got to figure it out. Hold on. What's bothering me? Okay, they drafted a tackle, Darnell Wright from Tennessee. Yeah, they drafted a tackle. So O-line, which is good.
Yeah, but he's rated.
That's their weakest position, probably.
Well,
it's terrible. But I don't think that matters much in Madden.
Yeah.
To a degree. So, but I would say, yeah, second place for him.
Okay. Let's go over the Packers.
I think, though, he will give Eric a run. Like, it won't be an easy second place. It could be a run unless Eric,
Well, I think Eric's got a little bit better ability than everybody in that division, and if need be, he could always get a little cheesy. So
yeah, but Shar can do that too, though.
Oh, sure. I see. I'm not familiar with Shar's game like that. I mean, I see. I just know he's like me. We'll see.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. Well, then So you got him finishing second, too.
Yeah.
All right. So then with the Packers, I'm gonna say third. The team's not good, but I don't think. Just going off the user, I mean, he has made the playoffs at least once or twice or something. So I think he could maybe make some noise, try to finish second a couple times, and he'll be finishing somewhere between second and third, I think. But we'll see. What do you think?
I remember he was Seattle last year, right? He took over.
Yeah, he did.
He's not bad. He'll definitely at least compete, but I would probably have him finish in last place.
Oh, okay. All right. And then I guess the Vikings. I
think that division, from 2 to 4, is going to be pretty close. Maybe 3 and 4 are the closest, but I don't think anything's going to be a runaway in that division.
So the Vikings is find the door, Mason. I don't know about his Madden game so much. I just knew of his, community stuff, in the chats and whatnot from back in the day, group me days. I don't remember him beating me or anything like that. So I think we played though. But yeah. I mean, you think he's good enough to finish better than the Packers? I mean, Kirk Cousins is not the greatest Madden quarterback. Good guy in real life, but this is Madden. He's got Justin
I
Jefferson. I
think,
mean, he's got some pieces.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I think if Mason's invested, he'll compete because he's not bad. If he's invested in, the league, and
Yeah.
I think he'll play. He'll compete. I mean, he's not a slouch.
That's good. That's good. I mean,
he's gonna give Eric a run at times. He's gonna give him and Shar are probably gonna have some really good games. So I definitely wouldn't sleep on him.
yeah.
With that roster.
Oh, okay. I mean, so you got him finishing third, and then maybe the Packers finishing fourth. So, all right,
yes,
we'll see. So the new guys pushing, living the high life out of the playoff picture, basically. Shar and Find the Door saying, they're trying to make it more competition in the SC. It seems. Well, if they're in the mix, that'll be nice. So that division seems like it's going to be competitive. Maybe unless somebody starts tanking something like that, but it should be a division where like all four teams are at least getting 7 wins or something like that.
Yeah, I do think that it should be competitive in that sort of nature. And I mean, we haven't touched on Eric, but the Lions.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably has the best Madden roster in that division. And that gives him a big advantage over those guys with the speed, especially with some of the things that he likes to do.
Oh yeah.
So if it comes down to it, I think he's going to be back to like the point where there's going to be zero defense because obviously that's their weak point. They do have a couple of pass rushers, obviously, but his secondary is not good. So he's not going to have players' abilities to save his defense, lack of their defense. But we'll see. I think he'll win the division though.
Yeah, I got him winning the division just because he's had deep playoff runs.
Yeah, he's been through the ringer. I mean, he's battled me. He's battled everybody there that's good in the league. So always falls short, But that's neither here nor there.
And then the AFC East with the Patriots, Dolphins, Jets, and Bills. Patriots is Creasy. I mean, the roster's not great. I don't think he is. He has his moments. It really depends on how motivated he is. He may get some motivation with some of the chattier guys around, some of the shit talkers. It might wake him up, but I don't know. His division's it's mostly chill guys, I guess Chalk at the Jets talk some shit. Freeman, not really that vocal anymore. And then the Dolphins, old trusty Kinko's 247. Yeah, they're pretty chill. So he's gonna have a chill division. He might just finish last place every year and just take his lumps.
Yeah, it just depends on his investment level.
Yeah.
If he's into it, he's good enough to compete with some of these guys. But he just likes to have fun, mess with the roster. Which is fine.
Yeah, he just likes.
No problem with that.
He likes flipping the roster and doing his thing.
Yeah. He'll pop out a 57 overall quarterback and he'll try to devil.
Yeah.
But you know how that goes. I mean, as long as he's having fun, it's cool.
Right. And then we got the Dolphins. I think they're one of the better rosters in the league. With Old Trusty. I think he'll probably finish third. Yeah, I got him finishing third. Old Trusty. He was the Rams last cycle.
Okay.
He ran a lot of option routes.
He ran a lot of
option routes. He was every single option route out there. He was just running those and making those kind of reads. But yeah, I think he'll finish third, despite the team being pretty formidable. Because in second place, I mean, or you go ahead. What do you think he's gonna finish?
I think he's going to finish second. I think that team is just too good, and I think he's solid. I mean, I think with that speed, maybe he'll have a scheme where. I mean, I feel like he was a competent player.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a little gun shy at points sometimes, so he wouldn't really like throw the ball down the field. This almost forces you to have to. So I feel like it's gonna change his game a little bit. And, I think he's gonna finish in second.
Okay. And then you've got the Jets with Chalk. Man, they got Aaron Rodgers, so he'll have a QB with abilities. It's always helpful, and he's a competent player as well. I actually got him finishing second. I mean, it's a decent team. He's got Nicole Hardman at receivers, so he's always got a deep threat if somebody wants to do something crazy, and he's got the protection and the time. He'll hit the streak. Yeah, I mean, the Jets, they got Sauce too, so he's got at least one solid corner. But I mean, the team is good. Period. Like they were a young team, so they'll be pretty good. Yeah, so I got to finish in second. What do you got the Jets finishing?
Jets, I got him finishing third.
Okay.
But I mean, third, him and Trusty, second and third. I think that could easily flip flop, but I would take third for season one.
Okay. And then we got the Bills with Freeman. I mean, he went to Super Bowl. I mean, I think it's his favorite team. It's his real life team. So, and they got Josh Allen. The team is solid. So it's got the X factor. It's got Diggs. So he knows how to scheme. He's playing with his home team or his favorite team. Yeah, I got him finishing first in the division for the entire.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Bills are just having Josh Allen's a huge advantage. He's going to be tough to handle for that division. He's definitely going to be finishing first for sure, in my opinion.
Yeah, no objections there. All right, let's do the NFC East. I'll start off with the Cowboys. It's yours truly, it's KG. The most Super Bowls in SCE right now, so the team is good. It's a good team. Um, yeah, I mean, it's a solid team. But yeah, so I got you finishing first. I got you finishing first in the division. I do. No surprise there. What do you think? I mean, I know you're taking a step back and not going to be as on the grind mode, more of a casual approach. But even so, I think just natural competence and decision making, you'll still be making the right choices, and I don't think it'll get enough push from the rest of them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have to. I mean, not disrespectfully, but as respectfully as possible. I don't think I have to put a lot of effort into win that division.
Right.
So I think me even just being a little more relaxed, chilling back, just focused on the league itself. I still think I could win that division with this team. But, it's a big part of it too. Starting off with a good team. It's a lot better than the Giants and Commanders, I would say, to start. Eagles are the only team that are obviously clearly better matter-wise and maybe real life, but we're not going to get into that. But I think even if that's the case, Will's not terrible, but he's got a long way to go to overcome these hands.
Yeah, I mean, I've played them. It's just more a consistency thing. So with the Commanders, we got Solo. That's his team.
Yeah.
And yeah, they got some work to do. They got a quarterback decision. I mean, yeah, figure out what they want to do there. And the team it ain't the level of the Cowboys or Eagles and the user. I don't think he's that great, but I got him finishing. I'm gonna say second. I think Solo, if he's focused in, he can still play decent. I mean, he can play smart. He can old school kind of play, run the ball some, figure things out. I mean, There's some better rosters in the division, but I think a focused Solo should finish second. What are your thoughts?
Okay. Solo in second. No, I got. I would put Tactics second. So I would say for Solo, he's going to be the basement dweller.
Oh,
for the year one. He's going to be in fourth. I mean, I was just in a division with him.
But he was making.
That's just what I feel.
He was making the playoffs though, so I mean.
I don't even remember, to be honest. I don't remember making the playoffs, so I guess he must have been.
Yeah.
But I think, I just think Texas is a better player, I think. So I think ultimately that's what matters more. So I think that Tactics will likely finish higher than him, and then the one where it's tough is between him and Will. I don't know, because Solo might beat Will, but Will's team is really good, so there's a different dynamic there.
Yeah. Giants Tactics. He probably gonna finish. I gotta finish in third because I still think Solos should be able to figure it out. I mean, though Tactics is a better tactical Madden player, and he adjusts. He watches maybe film sometimes. I don't know, but he definitely is a student of the game. I still feel like Solo should stylistically maybe should be able to beat him. But they'll battle. I think second, third, they'll flip. Also, I think the Giants just not the. I think Tactics will maybe pass to. I just feel like he's gonna finish third, but doesn't mean it's close between them. It's flipping a coin basically. Only until then that leaves Will and the Eagles, which I think is gonna be last. Even though the Eagles are good, I played well. I think he's decent at Madden. It's just I think he's probably more of focus on 2K, and Madden is just it's a different beast, you know. But it's his team, you know, and he got something to prove. So he can chip on his shoulder, want to put his make a run. He can try to make a run. I mean, it could be a tough division. I mean, three people can go in the playoffs in this division, honestly. But is it really? I mean, it's doubt it's going to happen, but it could happen. I mean, it really depends on who pulls some upsets and stuff. But yeah, I will give Eagles last place, I guess, but we'll see.
Okay.
But you guys
Yeah, I mean,
last, him third.
I think Will would finish third. I mean, I just feel like that roster's too good if he's focused and playing. I feel like I don't know how he couldn't win at least 8 games, But I think it'll be competitive between those three. Very competitive.
Yeah, maybe they'll knock you down. Maybe
Maybe. Probably ain't gonna be a clean slate, but I feel like regardless, I'll win it. I'll edge it out.
All right, let's go NFC South. Start with Bucks. It's a pretty good division too. Do you know? You familiar with Robbie D? Robbie D?
I don't know much about his Madden game at all, honestly.
He was decent, I think, but
I know he's. I feel like he's a competent GM, though, probably just based off of things that I've seen. I mean, I know he ran a league last year, or Joe ran the league, and then he took over for it. So, and he actually did a really good job with that, from what I saw or heard. But I think he'll be a good addition for sure. As far as prediction, I think the Bucks are a tough start because they're a little older and no quarterback. It's not an easy team to start with, so that'll probably hold them back for a little bit. But
yeah, I'm gonna say last.
I think he'll be third place. I would say.
Oh, you're gonna go third. I'm gonna go last. I think it's close though, but I'm gonna put him in last. Not because of anything against his game. I actually think he's a good player. I just think that there's three other players that are actually probably better with better teams, or not necessarily better teams, but the combination of team and user that trumps his. in my opinion.
Right, right.
Which
I don't remember too much about J Gold, to be honest, Madden wise. I remember 2K.
He's good at Madden.
So it's hard for me to really know, but I would say third and fourth are either going to be one of those two, however order you want to do it.
I would say J Gold.
I think is safe.
I would say J Gold plays pretty much like it's like a Ken swap. I mean, they probably him and Ken on the same level in Madden.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I got him third. If that's the case, if he's Ken level, yeah, that's easily third.
Yeah, maybe yeah, Ken level, maybe a little more cheese in his game, but I mean, he makes good. He can make good decisions and reads and stuff like that. He knows what he's doing. So I put Panthers in third actually, and then you got Bryce Young, which is like a great starting. Start your franchise off like.
Yes, that's a good start for sure.
So he's kind of set. He ain't got
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Burns, fast corner, two fast corner. Yeah, they're it's not a bad team.
Yeah, for sure. And
not a bad team.
And then now the top two. Let's start with the Falcons, I guess.
Who we start with?
With the Falcons and Saints for me. I think. Let me see. Yeah, I think he had issues at QB probably, but he's a good user, Joe. So he's. I'm gonna say second. I'm gonna say second.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I would say year one, I would put him for second place.
I would say second. Yeah, because
just without having a QB at all and no defense, and I think Baker and him are on the same level skill wise, and then Saints are just a little bit better of a team.
Yeah. Yeah. Then the Saints I have it first. Yeah, because he's proven it. I've seen it. I mean, I've seen both of them win, obviously, but I just think
I've only seen one of them win an STE though.
Right. But the Saints, I've seen Baker. He has the ability to play focused in multiple leagues. I can't say that for Joe. He's kind of a one league guy, but he's stretching himself out, so his brain will probably be rattled or something.
I think he'll be fine with the two leagues. It shouldn't be an issue because we're 72 hours, so it never usually puts too much on you. But so I don't think that'll be a problem. I just think Baker's really good. I think Baker's a good user. He can dissect your defense. He's a good passer. And the Falcons don't have a great defense.
Well, it'll be close.
I think he'll be able to take advantage of that early.
I think they'll go.
After year one, it'll be interesting. Or year two, but I would definitely take Baker for first place.
Yeah, I think they'll go back and forth the whole cycle, 1 and 2. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's do AFC South really quick. We can start with, I guess, the Texans. And they got C.J. Stroud. The Texans is A-Bomb. We played with him for some time. Another Cowboys fan. I mean, Texans team is all right, I guess. The user's all right. I actually, though, got him finishing last.
Got him finished last? Okay. I got him finished in second.
Okay. All right. No, I got finishing last because I think there's 3 guys that could beat him in that division. Well, we'll start with Titans.
I just personally think he's a little bit underrated as a user. Playing him a lot. I had to focus, or games would be too close. Sure. So I think he's a better user than everybody but JT in that division. So
I don't know. GBJR, with the Colts, he's a Super Bowl. He almost beat you in the Super Bowl, for being real. I think he's better than A-Bomb. I think he's a better user on defense, too. I played them both a lot, and he switches on and gets picks a lot. So I would put Colts at second. I put the Titans in third, and JT in first. but that's just me
Okay.
because the roster's just how
Yeah.
that's how I see it break down. So yeah, the Titans I would go third. Colts I would put second because I mean he's got a good team. We got Jonathan Taylor and Anthony Richardson. That's a good
Yeah.
speed
They lost
QB.
pieces though. They don't have Gilmore. They only lost pieces.
He could figure it out.
But
You can't
I'm sure
figure
he'll
out
figure it
speed
out.
at
I mean,
QB. But
they got a
I mean,
nice young QB.
yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, he's played with the coach.
Richardson should have like 90 something speed too. So
Yeah, Richardson, they got him at 91, I think. But and then yeah, Jags with JT. I mean, he's actually won a Super Bowl in NSC already, so it's a good team. Got a QB that he could just work up
yeah,
and Dev, or he can trade him away if he wants to. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I doubt he would trade him because I
The
think pretty
abilities and
sure
stuff.
that Lawrence is starting off with one of those throwing abilities.
Yeah,
So
and he's probably meet
we're
off of
not
him.
going to get to see JT earn a Super Bowl without a throwing ability, unfortunately. But um, Lawrence is going to probably be a stud quarterback in the league.
Yeah, he's got the throw power to probably
I can't imagine
do it all.
Can't imagine him not deving him up really nicely. So even so, that Jags roster is really nice.
For sure.
They're kind of stacked low key as far as Madden goes. Outside of maybe cornerback, but wide receivers are loaded. Tight end, 90 speed tight end, young, fast running back. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good team, and he'll win that division every year.
Yeah, he should. Well, he should. The Colts can. You never know. Give him some push. But yeah, that's pretty much how the division going to play out. Then
And then I got Rod last.
I got yeah. Well,
Season one.
he can. I mean,
All
yeah,
right, Rod was there, but yeah,
I had him third.
I got him finishing last just because I feel like the Titans roster ain't good enough.
Well, I feel like
So
Henry is just. Yeah, Derrick Henry. I mean, he can get going, and the way Rob plays, we got a mobile QB. He runs a lot, does a lot of on the run passes. It kind of fits his style. I think he'll be all right.
it does, but that quarterback isn't good. So doing that and throwing the ball is pretty risky. And then I also think that I don't know if he's going to be disciplined enough to stay committed to Henry.
True.
And I just think that's a good division. I mean, that's four legit. Usually, like that's if he's really not on this shit, he'll be in fourth.
Okay, then with the AFC South, we got I'm gonna start off with the Raiders. That's XX efficient. Um, Probably got him finishing last. I got him finishing last. Because the Rajid with the Chargers, that's tough. A really great user with a good team. The Chiefs, join the Navy. It's a good team. And most feared, he's been getting better and better. He plays a lot. He's formidable. I think even with the Broncos, he'll do just fine. By fine, I mean third place. So yeah, Raiders is fourth place. So I got Raiders fourth place. What about you?
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah, I would say fourth place. Yeah, tough division, but and that's his squad. The Raiders are his team, so he just rocks with them every year. It's never an easy one to rock with, I would say, but
Yeah, losing.
he couldn't do it last year with that Raiders team. I think it'll be tough this year. So fourth place for me as well.
And then Broncos, I'm going to put third, most feared. The team is rough again. Yeah.
Yeah, if the roster was right, I would put them second, but roster's bad, so I'm gonna put them third.
Yeah, I think if the roster was tied, was similar to the Chiefs roster, then I could give them a case for second. But the roster's going to take some time. So first year,
Yeah,
it's third place. Maybe after that, if you builds him right, he can battle for second. Maybe even take first because the couple of reasons why that the first place dude might not finish first. But yeah, Chiefs I got in second. Then
Yeah. Chiefs is who?
Joined the Navy. Remember back in the race for the ring days, he used to run the ball.
Trevor?
Yeah, Trev.
Or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Second place. I mean, he's got the Chiefs. That's really not, all you got to say.
Yeah. He got quarterback.
He got Mahomes.
They got everything.
That's the biggest advantage in the game. Besides Tyreek Hill. But, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the Chiefs, I mean, everybody knows the roster. I mean, great team. The user, he's more of a runner guy, but yeah, second place. And then Chargers, because it's Raji, but at the same time, he might not finish first. But I got him finishing first. If his internet holds up, you know.
I got him finishing first, whether he's on fiber or whether he's on DSL.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've blown him out too many times to say that his internet don't matter. It definitely matters. You know, when his internet is not working, he's getting blown out.
Yeah, but that team, that's gonna be like blowout proof. I feel like.
You're right. The team is very, very nice, and he's a very good GM.
Yeah, like I said, first place every year.
Every year, yes.
Mark it down.
All right, fine. I'm all right. First place, first place for him every year. All right. All right, let's do NFC West. This is who they got there. The Cardinals. Let's see what they are. The tough one. Well, they got Flores in the division, so he's locked up last. All right, so this dude will be third. All right, so yeah, the Cardinals will be last. I mean, they got a fast QB, which is always useful, and the team is kind of But so new users, Guts, he was a 2K guy. Haven't seen him play Madden, but he telling me in the DM that he's good. So we'll see. Maybe he's a sleeper.
Yeah, I've never played him in Madden, so I don't know. I hope he's good because that'll make that division really good.
It would definitely.
As far as just for like a overview of it, like an overall view of this division, I would say
it's the worst division.
Yeah,
unless he's good.
But I got Seahawks. I think finishing first in this division.
Oh yeah, I got Seahawks.
I'm actually happy to see he's got a division that he's the best player in because he's had some tough divisions, so he kind of deserves this.
he was
2 years ago he was in my division, I'm pretty sure, and then last year he was in
with
Eric's division.
Yeah, he had to do with Eric and the Colts. It was a tough one for him.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think he can finally man the division up this cycle, which is cool.
So
unless Cardinals is nice.
So Seahawks is a good roster.
He saw that 2K. Maybe he's a bit good at that.
Right. So yeah, but I still got him third. And I got the Rams, the bad team, and the Flores just doing his thing with the trade. So I would say the Rams finished last, Cardinals finished third. I'm gonna say Seahawks finished second, and the 49ers, because that 49ers team is kind of stacked. I'm gonna say Wade.
Yeah, another thing, you can't forget about Wade. I mean, technically.
I mean, yeah. If he locked
4 years ago, we would have said Wade walking away with this.
Yeah. But you know,
crazy.
But I haven't seen him playing college no more. So I feel like that thing, college must have like deaded or something. He stopped playing.
He was getting into Madden last year.
He was just getting back into it.
Yeah, he DM'd me. We laughed a little bit. So I think if he's focused, I feel like, compete for the division realistically with that team. But I got him second place.
I got him first though, because I feel like it's his favorite team. I feel like it gives him that extra umph to go ahead and go for it. I think he'll win the division. I actually got Seahawks fitted second. Seahawks is a solid division. Solid team.
That team is fire, honestly.
And then if you can get, I know Gino got a little contract. If you can dev him up, man, and play a game, whatever, you can
put him. The tough part, but I think he can pass pretty well, from what I remember.
You can get Gino the superstar out, then you'll be set.
Yeah.
Because he got the
Seahawks are a good team to build. Good team to build.
Yeah, for sure. And then so we went through the division. So let's talk about the playoffs.
All right, playoffs. So I would say so far as AFC, we had the Dolphins or the Bills winning that division. We didn't really have any debate there. So then we had you winning the North, and then the South, JT, and then Raji in the West. So those were all pretty definitive winners. Those four, and I would say those would be the four that are competing for the AFC chip. So I would say roster-wise, I feel like the AFC chip would probably be JT versus Freeman.
Okay.
Just because I feel like Bill's roster is it's gonna be tough to beat with him. He's gonna be able to really run a good offense, and that defense is pretty good too to start. So JT, I just feel like is a really good player, so he's gonna with a good team, and if he's got a throwing ability, so this is all based off of that. If he's got a throwing ability, he'll be in the AFC chip, I think, against him. But I think you can give a run to either one of those guys, year one for sure.
Okay. My AFC predictions, yeah. So I would put the Ravens, Bills, Jags, Chargers for sure, top four, and I like how I match up against the Bills. I like how I play JT. I like how I play Raji. I think I'll beat them all handedly. I think Lamar's ratings allows me to put on whatever abilities I want, so he could be better than all the quarterbacks. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Ravens. So yeah, that's my prediction. It's me with the best quarterback in the game.
You got Ravens. I got Bills coming out. So I got Bills coming out of the AFC.
No, I got the Ravens. Ravens got a 90 speed linebacker. Like, I mean, that's actually good. I mean, like, okay, all right, we'll see. Ravens got a 90 speed linebacker out there. That's actually good. Like, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. But yeah, that's what I got. So you got JT or the Bills. I got me.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
that's
so
fair.
NFC. I'll go first. I got Cowboys, KG. I got the Lions, Eric. I'm going Saints, and I'll double up in that division and go Falcons because they're gonna win the wild card. I don't think the NFC West is ready yet. Wade's got to prove it. Maybe Cactus. I don't know. They both got to prove it. But I don't think they're at the level of KG, Joe, and Baker. So those three, I think, is really what it comes down to. Eric, I don't know. He might be the fourth in the conference. So that would leave KG. So KG, Joe, and I don't know. I think Joe might not do it the first year. He's maybe second year. I think he's more of an off-season guy. Once he gets a team he exactly likes, then he can maybe make a run for it. So eliminate Joe. That comes down to Baker and Cowboys. Cowboys roster is great. I will go KG. KG versus Primo in the Super Bowl. And Primo will win for the finally. I feel like this will be the time. Like, you've stolen like 4 or 5 Super Bowls from me, but I think this will be the one I'll get over on you.
You try to get one back. Yeah. As far as the NFC, yeah, I mean, I honestly don't even want to pick myself just because it's just tough not to because of what team I have in year one. I'm going to have a big advantage, so I would probably take myself to play Baker in the NFC Championship. Me and Baker have played so many big games; it's crazy, honestly.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to come out on top on most of them. And, you know, he's gotten some bad breaks, I've gotten really lucky a few times. So that's what I think will happen in the NFC chip. And then I would think I could come out on top with that roster versus his.
Okay. All right, well, there you have it. I mean, next show we could talk about some other things, maybe some players, some history, some interviews. But for now, that's what we got. That's the predictions, the breakdowns, and feel free to give us feedback. Let us know. But thanks for co-hosting, KG.
Yes, sir. Have me anytime.
For sure.
We'll be back on here soon. We'll be dropping some more videos as we get closer to the start.
Indeed, for sure. All right, man. You take care.
All right, you too.
Mm-hmm.